and you try to examine, doesn't even ask him, hey, what ploy exactly did you trick us with? And he never answers. See, I wonder why.
Nick never explains shit.
It's Nick. Nothing surprises me with that kid. The fact is, though, it's like, I just find it funny. People will, they see a lot of people can talk shit on YouTube and act all high mighty because
An
they're
internet
behind a
tough
computer.
guy. He's an internet tough guy.
Yeah, they're behind a computer screen. But if they met you face to face, they'd be a little bitch. They'd be like, hello there, kind sir. Please don't kill me. Right.
I would just love to see Nick try to pull that shit to anyone, even Stormsync. I would bet $100 that Stormsync would kick Nick's ass.
Stormsync will be my hero. Despite he says stupid shit, he will be my fucking hero.
Stormsync. But,
I wonder exactly who, well, speaking of Stormsync, I wonder exactly who disliked my video on Stormsync and the superior Spider-Man. Wait, correction, inferior. It's not superior. Because apparently telling it like it is, you know, you say one thing, you tell everyone, which, I give him props for his rant on the Amazing Spider-Man 700. I'm a huge fan of Spider-Man myself, but then you say that, you tell people, hey, do not support it, do not go out and buy it. Because if you do that, and I'm quoting Stormsync here, you are supporting Marvel and Dan Slott by doing that. But now he turns around and says, my original idea was to get the first 5 issues for passing judgment on it, being good or bad. You don't really need to review it to know that it's complete shit. Look at what happened at the end of issue 700. Doc Ock took control of Peter Parker's body. He's trying to get into Mary Jane's pants. He says that he will be a superior Spider-Man than Peter Parker ever was. And you got people pissed off going, you did that, Dan Slott. And the comic book sales are down the crap. I see numerous issues of Superior Spider-Man in the comic book shop in my town. No one's buying them. You don't need to review it to know that it's terrible.
Yeah.
Did you really expect it to be, something along the lines of, a Doc Ock is in Peter Parker's body, he's saving people, he's putting himself to a higher standard, making amends for his crimes in his original body? No. In fact, issue 2, based on what the review was, there was no frickin' action at all. No enemies for
Bad guy.
No bad guys for Doc Ock in Peter's body to fight. No, he's spending the entire time trying to get Mary Jane to fuck him, and then right near the end of it, Mary Jane. Well, before that even happens, when Mary Jane's like, "No, I don't want to have sex with you, Peter." He goes, he's like, "All right," and he taps into Peter's memories of Mary Jane with him to basically masturbate to. And
oh my god.
And then he has these little spider bots, according to Stormsync's review, where they go out and they take care of the crimes so he can have more free time to try to get Mary Jane to sleep with him. And then finally, when Mary Jane's like, "Okay, I'll have sex with you, Peter," they pull the moral card. Peter is going, "No, I can't do that. Hey, I'll put you in danger, because of my ability, his super strength ability. He doesn't want to crush her or something like that. Really, you're going to spend the entire issue doing that, and you end up saying no to sex. Uh, oh, I guarantee you, no matter if I was in a relationship with another woman, or if um, a stray woman, not a stray woman, I mean like some woman that I hardly knew and was not, married or in a relationship. It's like, hey, let's go screw. I'm like, okay, when and where? I wouldn't say no. Namely if they're attractive. I'm like, okay, where? Where do you want to get down? I wouldn't be like, no, 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 thanks.
You know what's funny though? I could see one dumbass actually saying this new Superior Spider-Man shit's good writing.
It'll
Yeah,
happen just like they did with Dragon Ball Evolution.
Can you take a guess who I'm talking about?
Doug.
Yep.
Superior Spider-Man is actually better than anything else I've ever read in my entire life.
Yeah, so I mean,
Awesome acting, awesome action, awesome art, awesome everything.
yeah, so I mean, I'm pretty confident that this new monthly comic book series, it's not going to last a year. I seriously doubt it'll last 6 months. Yeah, that if what I've heard is true, that the comic book sales are going down, and now apparently in issue 3, the Vulture is gonna be going to town with this Spider-Man. Wow.
I don't know. I don't read Spider-Man, but I mean, from what I've heard, this series just went straight to hell.
Is it before or after One More Day that went straight to hell?
Wasn't that the one where Peter had to change his fate for with Aunt May was dying and Peter Parker didn't want her to die or some shit?
Yeah. Mary, excuse me, not Mary Jane. Aunt May, she came down. I guess she came down with some kind of an illness. She was dying, and instead of accepting it, and going, well, Aunt May is old. She's gonna die eventually. I have to accept this and move on with my life. No, he makes a deal with some villain who I haven't heard of before, and this character is like, okay, I'll save your aunt's life, but in exchange, you have to give up your marriage to Mary Jane. You got to, reverse that. Undo the marriage. So both Peter and Mary Jane agree to sacrifice their marriage to save his aunt's life. So basically, Aunt May is perfectly well now. In that One More Day, Peter goes back to being a nerd. Aunt May goes back to being the party girl.
Oh, you mean Mary Jane, right?
Oh wait, did I say Mary Jane or?
You said Aunt May.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, Aunt May, you're a party girl.
That would be rather disturbing seeing the elderly Aunt May be like, yeah, that would be like Betty White getting, it all. That'd be weird. No, Mary Jane goes off to be the party girl again, and wow, they pulled that crap. That pissed me off. People were even going, well, Clark Kent and Lois Lane, they've been married for like, what, 20 something years in the comic book industry. They've been around for 2 decades. Their relationship has been going on for 60 or 70 years. 70 plus years. And they did that example, and naturally, no comment here. You can't call the hypocrisy. They're basically saying that a superhero cannot have a normal life, can't, for God's sake, be married. No, screw that. No.
Hmm.
I wish One More Day could have ended with Aunt May being a party girl.
That would be hilarious.
That would be the funny ending.
Can, can, can you imagine Peter Parker walking down the street? He starts to pass by a nightclub. Where there's a window view. He glances, you know, across to the window. He turns to his left or right or wherever it is on the street. Looks in the window for a moment. Catches Aunt May, surrounded by guys, just dancing her ass off, having a good time, and he's going, Aunt May, what are you doing in there? Why aren't you home? It's like, oh, Peter, it's been years since I've, been with your Uncle Ben. I've got to get out and meet other guys. But they're 40 years younger than you.
Well, superior. Well, this whole Spider-Man shit it's just like. Then again, this is also wasn't Marvel the one who did? No, wait, that was DC. DC did Final Countdown, right?
Who, you asking me or?
Well, Manoftomorrow, did DC do Final Countdown?
I have no clue actually. I mean, I know they did. See, they did pre-Crisis. They did Infinite Crisis. Yeah. And the death of Superman. Those are big issues, big story arcs. But I'm actually gonna purchase the death of Superman, the um, a world without Superman, or if that's the correct title. Basically, get the mini arcs, the mini issues, and check them out, read them, maybe even review them. I know for a fact I'm gonna the Superman Red Son because I'm interested in reading that alternate reality where if Superman went to Russia.
Yeah, the thing is, though, there's a reason. There's a reason why pretty much stick to manga. I get a lot of like superhero comics. One, there's too many of them. There's like I'm kind of like there's too many different universes and stuff. So it's kind of like, which one is which again? I'm not sure. Well, manga, it's more or less they don't do that stuff. They stick straight to one story.
Yeah, because manga or anime usually are very close stories, while at least most of the comics at least I've read or at least I've heard of are usually open to many universes and many stories and many alternatives of how to keep the characters fresh. It ranges from Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, almost every superhero as far as I'm concerned.
But it's like Marvel buys Toei Animation and buys the Dragon Ball Z manga. It's like, and they say we're gonna do 15 different universes for Dragon Ball Z. I'd be like, oh my god, don't, please don't touch it, please don't touch Dragon Ball Z. You don't know what you're doing. You'll ruin it, Marvel. But we're gonna make Goku born in the U.S. No, don't shoot, Marvel. Go away. We don't want you.
We're gonna make him go to high school and actually try to score with Chi-Chi. Just like in that one movie that most people like, right?
No, Marvel, go away. Shoot, we don't want you ruining our stuff. No, shoot, go. But we also got One Piece. We're going to change that and do new universes. Bad Marvel.
Hey, we're DC. We're going to take Gurren Lagann and actually try to make it
No.
something else.
No, that's it. Oh, God, if they tried even tampering with Gurren Lagann, I'd murder them. We're going to put Superman in Gurren Lagann. No, you're not. Yeah, we are. No, you're not. Yeah, huh? We can. We're DC. We own Gurren Lagann now. What are you going to do differently? Well, Superman's going to be in it, and we're going to have Batman, who's going to be piloting that Gurren Lagann. But no, what about the cool characters? Oh, then we don't want them.
He's not that important. He sucks. I mean, he's a rip-off to Han Solo and Gaston.
How is he a ripoff?
I'm just making a joke, really.
I know. I'd be funny if they said that. I'd be like,